So guys, pretty much here again. This is going to be kind of a rant slash. Well, it's just going to be a rant, really. Basically, I'm getting a bit sick of going onto social media, whether it be mainly Twitter. I mean, I prefer Twitter over Facebook. I absolutely can't stand Facebook. I think it's an absolute waste of time. Genuinely, when I go on Facebook, I come off more annoyed and aggravated than I do when I went on the fucking thing. So Twitter, I use Twitter heavily for games. I follow all the big games. You know, you follow your favourites, and then you get an update and stuff. And then it'll come up on your wall on your tweet feed, and you get all the latest news and stuff from GameSpot, IGN, blah 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 blah. But lately, I've been realising that a lot of stuff that is on the Twitter feed is just. I'm just sick of games getting absolutely dissected and ripped apart before they even come out. It's totally unfair. It puts ideas in people's heads, you know. And the main reason that I'm talking about this is it's GameSpot. GameSpot have gone downhill in my book so much in the last couple of months. They seem to every review they do on their website or YouTube channel, they seem to give away the ending of the game that they're reviewing. They spoiled the Mad Max ending. I haven't watched that review because I still need to play Mad Max. They give away the ending to The Witcher's Hearthstone expansion. They're absolutely destroying Battlefront. Every single bit of news that's coming out on Battlefront, whether it be negative or positive, they're just covering on the negative. I don't think I've ever seen anything positive that's been said on GameSpot's website. And it used to be like, you know, a lot of websites do this, but I'm targeting GameSpot because they're the ones that have pissed me off today, and I'm already in a bit of a foul mood. But they seem to be, I mean, the latest video they jumped on, they retweeted something about Battlefront not having like a chat. You're not gonna be able to have like a chat like you can in Call of Duty. That's not bad news. When I play games, I don't want to listen to some fucking 12-year-old telling me that they've shagged my mother. You know, I don't mind jumping into a party with people and playing with people I actually know and I can have a conversation with when I'm playing. But as opposed to open chat, I'm pleased that they're not putting it in, but they tried to angle it like it was bad news, like, oh my god, it doesn't have open chat, you know. And I'm just sick of these games coming out. They're not even out. It's not even out yet, and it's just getting out. And it's not just Battlefront. It's the whole. This is what I mean. Social media and games shouldn't mix, because now you've got these journalists, quotation marks, that just seem to report on anything because they're bored in the office or whatever. And it just seems like, you know, it's just these games just get bastardized and just ripped apart before they even hit the shelves. So I think, and this is another thing that I was talking about, I've made a previous video about this, is the way Fallout released their game and the way they went about marketing their game. I still think that is the greatest marketing way. All they did was use words. I'll quickly recover it again. On my other video, basically, when Fallout was it E3 came along and people were going, oh, we're maybe gonna, you know, Fallout 4 is gonna get announced, blah blah. So everyone was getting excited. There was a lot of rumours going around. Everyone was getting quite excited about it. And then E3 came up, and the guy came out, the head developer of Bethesda came out, and they were like, right, yes, we are going to be making a Fallout game. It's going to be, we've got, and here's some gameplay footage, and they had a 20-minute gameplay video, and then after that they were like, oh, and by the way, it's coming out this year. Oh, and by the way, it's coming out in November. And that was it. And the amount of hype that is darted around that game now is ridiculous, and it's already people talking about it saying it's going to get Game of the Year. Personally, I mean, it's going to have to do a lot to beat this game. This is absolutely phenomenal, this Witcher game, absolutely brilliant. So I was thinking to myself, why don't all games do this? Why don't all games just, like, instead of announcing a game 2 years before it comes out, and then you've got 2 years of like shitty websites and stuff updating on Twitter going, here's the latest screenshot from Arkham Asylum, here's the latest, and it's 2 years of just like companies, websites and journalism has been able to jump on and just kind of like ruin it and pick out fault with everything. Why don't all games developers start doing that with games? Like, I think it would be so exciting just to be like, Oh yeah, we've announced a new Elder Scrolls game. Oh, by the way, it's coming out this year. It's coming out in a few months. We've been working on it for ages. We just kept it secret. And then you wouldn't have any like people like GameSpot and IGN and all these stupid sites that just seem to just jump. I mean, the Star Wars poster, the new Star Wars poster, Force Awakens poster, has just been announced and it's just been shown on Twitter, and already you've got the Twitter feed is just people picking apart of it. Oh, Luke Skywalker's not on it. Oh, why is not why we think? And then you got 7 reasons why we think such and such. 10 reasons why we think Luke Skywalker isn't on the fucking poster. Oh, what's that in the background? We haven't seen it. It kind of looks like a Death Star. Is this the new Death Star? And I'm just getting so sick of it all. Like, and maybe I should just stay off Twitter and Facebook. But I like to go on there because I like to talk about games and I like to promote, you know, my views on games, as I'm sure everyone else does. But I'm just sick of all, like, a bit of news will drop on one game and then a gaming site will report about it, and then automatically it's just clickbait, and then you get all the YouTubers jumping on going, oh well, the new Star Wars, my thoughts on the new Star Wars poster. And I suppose I'm calling the pot kettle black here because, you know, I'm kind of, well, I'm not a successful YouTuber. I'm just a guy who likes computer games. I still go out and work. I'm not making any money off this channel. But you get the likes of, like, Angry Joe made a video. Angry Joe hasn't made a video in absolutely weeks. And I like Angry Joe. I think he does good reviews. And I'm not a big fan of reviews, but I like his reviews because he gives you the good, he gives you the bad, and he gives you the alright. And then he throws a score on the end of it. But the only bad thing I will say about Angry Joe is he seems to be a bit biased towards PC. He did a Batman Arkham Knight review on PC. He knew it was broken on PC. He still went ahead and did the review on PC and give it an average score, whilst it was been working perfectly on PlayStation. And then also he's the Superman fanboy as well. But yeah, he didn't make a video in ages, and his channel's been like really dull at the moment. And the last video he made was yesterday, and he jumped on the season pass bandwagon about Battlefront. Oh, it's got a season pass. Why has it got this? And it's just like, Jesus Christ, you know. It's just, I'm just having a bit. Yeah, this is a rant actually. I just think games would be a lot. I just don't like the way games are at the moment. I think that's what it is. I just don't like the way a game gets announced and then it'll get absolutely dissected and under the microscope for X amount of years before it's even hit the shelves, and that can sway people's opinion. I've already seen people commenting on the chat thing. People commenting saying, I've heard more negative things about this game than I have good. And then there's another comment saying, what's in it? All I've heard is what's not in it. You know, what's in this game. And then I've heard other people saying, oh, I'm not going to buy this game anymore. I've heard too much bad things about it. And it's like, you can sway people's opinion. And yes, it's going to set... I'm not just on about Battlefield, I'm on about all games. But it's just... It just seems to be like, oh, to be a games journalist just reports on anything. I mean, that Star Wars Force Awakens poster. If you're on Twitter, go on Twitter. You'll see it. You know, people commenting on it going, I don't like it. You know, you can't please everyone. I don't like it. Why is Luke Skywalker not on it? Oh, no. What's that in the background? Is that a Death Star? Is that the new Death Star? It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake. So I think in general, games would be a lot... You get less of this shit if games just kind of just like, yes, we're announcing such and such a game. It's out the end of the year. Because half the games that get announced early anyway get delayed. So why build up excitement and hype when you're just going to go, oh, actually, we're going to delay it for another year? You know, you're just disappointing people. I just think that Fallout nailed it when they released that game. Absolutely nailed it, and I don't think you're going to get any better than that. I think that is the ultimate release, and I think that works better than anything. If you look at Destiny's marketing, they spent loads of money into that, and yes, they marketed it and really well. Because everybody bought it and then got disappointed with it, but now it's a lot better. But Fallout was just like, guy came out on the stage, he said, yes, we're going to make a Fallout game, announced it, then showed a 20-minute gameplay video, so everyone was like, fucking hell, we weren't expecting a gameplay video, and then said, oh yeah, by the way, it's out at the end of the year. In fact, it's out in a couple of months' time. We've actually finished it. And when they announced it, the guy came out and said, oh yeah, we had it finished for ages, we just kept it really quiet. And it's like, what a genius idea. And yeah, I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm just getting a bit sick of checking Twitter, and you just scroll down, you'll see like the whole Twitter feed is just like everyone's jumping on that bit of news at the same time, and it's all for views and clicks. And then you got YouTubers that'll, poor old Total Biscuits announced that he's pretty much dying from cancer, that his chemo's not worked or something, and he's got spots on his liver or something. I don't really follow Total Biscuit. I know he's a great PC gamer, and it's very unfortunate that he's got cancer or whatever he's got. Again, I don't really know. But then you got the likes of Buggy2988 jumping on the bandwagon and being like, oh, commenting about Total Biscuits news. That's not your news to comment on. That's not your right. That's just you wanting clickbait and views and shit, And it's I know what I'm trying to say. If you don't get what I'm trying to say, then this has been a waste of time, this video. But I'm just getting a bit sick of the way things are with social media and gaming, and the way everything's season pass and all this microtransaction bullshit. It just seems to be getting a bit out of hand at the moment. And then you got YouTubers that have, all the Destiny YouTubers that are paid by Destiny. You never see them say anything negative about Destiny on their channel. It's always positive, always really good. Yeah, it's a really good idea. These microtransactions are a really good idea because they're getting paid by fucking Bungie. It's just ridiculous, and it needs to stop. And I'm just getting a bit fucking fed up of it. Maybe I'm just should stay off social media, because or wait till the game comes out, don't read anything about it, don't look at anything on fucking Twitter, and just buy it when it comes out and enjoy it. Maybe that's the solution. Because I'm just one guy, it's not going to stop. I'm just voicing out my opinion. But anyway, on holiday next week, going to be doing a lot of streaming, a lot of streaming of The Witcher, I think. I'm going to try and do it on YouTube, but am I getting some sort of error code on my end of it when I'm trying to upload a stream on YouTube, and I don't know what it is. And I've tweeted, reached out to PlayStation, got nothing back. So I might just do it on Twitch. So yeah, guys, cheers for that, and we'll see you again for another video.